Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yusril. Welcome once again to the Outer Worlds. To the right, you can see the radio station that we need to check out. That is where the pirates apparently fled after the Amber Heights massacre. To the left, you can see the angry swarm of mantisaurs that we are going to have to go through in order to get to said station. And since there's really no point in putting this off, back of the head, there we go. And okay, they're not exactly proof, are they? Right, first fire, short controlled yell, there we are. Okay, Manta Queen down, drone down. Huzzah, we are through. Of course, that does imply that there's going to be something else. I can still hear Mantisaur. Oh, I can see Mantisaurs over there. Lucky, lucky us. Right, sights up. Hello, Mantisaur soldier. And now everybody's away. Well, it could be... Oh my god, what the hell is that? It's a Mega Mantisaur. And now it's a Mega Manticorpse. Yeah. Nice loot. I suspect that's from its last meal. Not too badly digested, but hey, there you go. Right, clear left, clear... Well, right is mostly wall, so clear right, clear left... And we have one building to check, and of course, boxes. And where you have boxes, you have loot. And where you have loot, you have mostly useful stuff. Here we are. Okay, we have the code for this. Warning, unauthorized entry of the records room will result in immediate reassignment. This is Monarch. Where the hell are you going to reassign somebody? And, oh. Room clip. What have we got? We have Hemlock. Hemlock's eye patch. Sneak attack damage plus 10%. Not sure that's actually of practical use to me, but I'll take it anyway. You never know when loot comes in handy. Speaking of which, empty all the boxes and all the lockers. Looty, 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 looty. Looty, 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 looty. Okay. Oh, lockpick. Something's worth locking, it's worth opening. Blimey, they left the money lying around, didn't they? That's what, 600 bits plus or minus? Old data cartridge. It'll be a miracle if anything we found it still. Zora would be interested to see it. I'm sure she would. Hoover up the possible card and the other stuff. Bypass shunt done. Is there a console we can... Oh, yes. This substation has been questioned for the closure work order UDL-211. Comms functionality disabled. Logs and messages archived. Messages! Okay. Right, let's see what we've got. Status report 1. Recording engineer Valkovich, tongues in, cables laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but waiting on signal comms from the outpost. While placing some software, we showed more masks. Well, that's a fairly common realization about Monarch, isn't it? Status report 2. Status report 2. Depends which side of the Atlantic you're on. Recording engineer Volkovich once again. Signals from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, Cascadia. Still waiting word from Bayside and Aurora. And he's found the Mantisaurs. Can't wait to get the Health Rock, sir. I entirely sympathise with that. Closure of work order UDL-211. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Volkovich, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should further be noted that Mr. Volkovich's complaints regarding the danger of Terra 1's wildlife have been redacted. Because, of course, you wouldn't take that as evidence. Well, you wouldn't take his sloppy dismemberment and partial consumption as evidence that he might actually have had a point. I'll see on the referendum 207, Terra 1 hazard clause. Yep, that's the you have 6 months to get off the planet. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was going to have more bits than we can spend, but those suited more up and spent it all for his books, vases, and petty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now, have all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds. We had to choose the one thing that's set to lock itself up. Feel like I'm ordered, digging at walls like this, we've got to out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there trying to keep our spirits up, and I ain't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Bryant, eh? We have a name. Bryant. Wait a moment. Journal. Codex. Companions, the basics, exploration, loot, companions, ledger, symbols, combat, etc., etc. Weapons, armor, N-ray weapons. Yep. Huh. Bryant. Wasn't Graham's second name Bryant? Huh. Okay. Let's stop by Devil's Peak. We'll get the information we need from the broker, or rather, again, send the info up to Phineas. And with that done, we can then head back to the iconoclasts. I have a suspicion Graham's second name was Bryant. Everyone just calls him Graham, but journal. Doom that came to Roseway, stranger in a strange land, by his bootstraps, if you can just bit. Huh. It's here somewhere. Botched. No, I haven't botched any quests. Here goes the Grim Tomorrow. Stained Steel Rat. Man's been killed so where did this go? Iconoclast by his bootstraps. There's going to be something here. There should be a reference to Graham's second name somewhere in here. Gladys, Grace Romero, Space Continuum. Graham. Graham. I need to know his surname, not his first name. Zora, Graham. Ugh. I am 90% sure that Graham's second name is Brian, and that would imply that he was the one who sold out Amber Heights. Journal. Right, back to the main thing, however, because we need to make sure that Hiram gets his report. And that way Phineas gets his information. Oh, he's upstairs, isn't he? Excuse me, ladies, coming through. Oh, wrong turn. Hey, you can't interrupt the lift mid-cycle. Perfect. Also, thoughts. How did I miss you first time around? I do apologise if you did not get your chance to be properly looted. Please take a number and await your turn. Now, where the is the way up to... Ah, that's the stairs. Hiram! Yes, hello to you too.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which
Yep.
leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Oh, yeah. The iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Data ready to go?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business.
Huzzah!
But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Diplomacy.
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
Well, we helped both MSI and the iconoclasts get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did.
Turns out their immediate goals weren't in conflict.
With Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone.
Of course.
However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Absolutely. Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
So basically, I have to turn it off and on again. Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find. Ooh, someone's having some fourth wall jokes here.
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back.
Oh yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
Excellent. Wonderful.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
Hey, as long as at some point it
That's really all. Let's
includes
just get it
get
done with
paid.
now.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Am I allowed to scream loudly instead? Alright, head outside. Transition to Devil's Peak. Do I have to solve a ladder climbing puzzle?
What did Stellar Base engineer name your canning machine?
What?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Guster, I think. I'd ask him, but he fell in the machine once, so could call it Guster's Demise or
Ooh.
Guster Crusher. Oh, that's got a ring to it.
Forget I asked.
Yeah. Let's face it, falling into a Saltuna canning machine isn't something you do twice. Not unless you're really, really lucky. Okay, no, I don't even have to solve a ladder climb puzzle. Hooray!
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast.
Whee!
Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it.
Sucks to be
So
you.
I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Alright. Don't be like that. Happily, I won't bother you again unless I have to.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior.
Just a tiny one.
I must admit, I have grown rather fond of you.
Aw, thank
As
you.
Yoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Can't imagine why that
He
is.
told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Oh,
What in the void blasted hell is that?
what is what? That is a gunship crashing hard. Oh, crap.
Black holes? Did you see that?
The whole planet saw it. Whose ship was it?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that.
But if the blockade
Oh, well,
is
a bit for
being...
the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
If the blockade is being
Can
hit...
you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug. Okay, well, someone explain what's going on.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Can we talk this over?
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
I remain ever the
We
optimist.
could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
And matters come to a head. Oh boy. We need to speak with Phineas. We also need to get back to Amber... Sorry, Fallbrook? No. Amber Heights. And talk to Nora about this whole business. War of words fizzles. Monarch Selos's bluster dies with a whimper. And also with a crashing gunship. But they probably didn't want to mention that bit. Right, back to talk to Zora. I'm thinking we should have done these things the other way around, but I really had no idea that was going to happen. Zora, hi.
You find anything out there?
You mean aside the crashing blockade? Box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the...
Yeah.
Captain, gave them the gate codes?
He must have needed to take out the executives.
And their families? And all the hired help?
Collateral
Maybe he's got his
damage.
head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this
Rationality.
back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
So, Graham presumably decided that he had to get rid of the executives. Sanjar wasn't moving fast enough. Sanjar was tied up in the bureaucracy. Graham then decides, you know what, I'm going to take matters in my own hands, clear the old execs out, open the way up for Sanjar and myself to take over. He organises the hit on Amber Heights. Amber Heights goes down. There's a ton of collateral because the pirates aren't told it's a hit job. They're just told it's a raid, or maybe things just got out of hand and it was meant to be a clean hit. And then, racked by guilt, Graham goes and starts the iconoclasts, I would imagine. However, that's all speculation. Zora, anything to say?
Take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
You do that, yeah. I may need to make a zone transition. I don't want to push the gunship quest any further at the moment, because that is going to set off the final competition. I have a feeling it'll be easier, perhaps, if I take Graham out of power, put Zora in command instead. She might be more open with. Graham and Sanjar will probably never negotiate a compromise. Graham's too much of a fanatic. They've got too much history. Zora is pragmatic. Zora is practical. We might be able to negotiate something between the two of them. Let's see if flipping the zone line did anything there. Yes, I'm abusing game mechanics. Look, if they can get into all manner of stuff about finding 3 triggers and flipping a switch, I can get into playing with zone lines, can't I?
Go take a walk, Captain.
Nope, apparently not. I
I'll
can't.
find you once my head's on straight.
You're welcome. Right. Okay. Back to the unreliable, I think. We'll go talk to Phineas, move the main quest on, and then see where it goes from there. We can also check out Scylla and elsewhere, see if the companions have anything else to go either.
Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Oh, that's nice. Ada, sorry.
Welcome back, Captain.
Connect me to Phineas, please.
How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later,
Take
Ada.
care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
You're already on your first substitute. You can find one from elsewhere, can't you? Can't you? Huh. Alright, navigation terminal. Let's go have a look at... Oh yes, HRS 1084. Or we could stop by Phineas's lab. Let's go talk to Phineas. I don't know how much time HRS is going to take, so I don't... Well, hopefully checking with Phineas is going to be a quick run.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Apparently it's not that top secret. Okay, Parvati, other companions, anything to say here? Also, I need to check my messages. Use terminal, messages for Yusril, nothing. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread, Hawthorne's archived, Hawthorne's sent to you, Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. Terminal was busted, but I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Okay. Unread from you, Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm thinking about my favourite cereal. Not exactly board approved. Aha. Udon, did you have a crush on Hawthorne? Hawthorne's archive from you, Bedford. Your message was, I don't know if anyone was raised. Hope it finds you. Udon here. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. Yeah, Udon. You're not meant to abuse corporate authority like that. Okay. Quick shot of the rounds and see where everyone else is. Max is, well, we still need to find his contact on Scylla, I think. Ellie, anything to
Watch
say?
your step on Monarch.
it's not just the monsters and sulfur pits you gotta look out for.
Yeah, the crashing
I admire
gunship
your grit,
was...
but some
yeah.
wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas.
You're welcome. What are you talking about? Then you ought to know there's no harm in trying. Yeah. There's no harm in trying.
Only if you don't mind ending up with a mess on your hands.
It happens.
By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't going to change anything.
Okay, those two will tear Monarch apart if someone doesn't do something.
Well, they've kept it going this long, haven't they?
Only in a
Anyway,
stalemate.
we've got problems of our own.
There's a reason you're bringing this up, yeah.
I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too.
Considerate. No, this is about Sanjo and Graham. Something about their falling out is too close to home for you.
Hey, I'm the doctor here. That means I'm supposed to be the one nosing into your business.
Someone's got a doctor
Anyway,
the doc.
I can take a hint. You stay out of mine, and I'll stay out of yours. Anything else?
Our doc lady has got some history, and who else bet she's corporate? Or at least ex-corporate. Hello, Sam. Felix, anything?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower.
Oh?
Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Are you talking about Max or about Graham? His surname is Bryant.
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
It's called growing a conscience. Don't go looking for role models, Felix. At least, don't go looking for one role model. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Not deliberately. I mean, Edgewater... I didn't technically slaughter them. I just kind of killed their power, cut their livelihood. They're not dead. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people, he just allowed it to happen. That is equivocation. I mean, it's accurate, but it's equivocation. But, never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
I probably shouldn't take Felix onto the surface of Monarch. Hey, Nyoka, anything?
Hey, Cap.
How are you getting along with the crew?
Oh, sure. Felix is a riot. The other day he asked if mana queens lay eggs. I told him
Yeah,
they
they
lay
probably
eggs in
do.
people, and there ain't no cure.
That's
He
probably
busts into
true.
Swarms at any moment.
That probably
The look on
isn't.
his face, it was great. You know, one time, Opal and I, shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Okay. And down into engineering. I probably should talk to Max at some point, get his take on the whole Monarch mess. Has anyone seen Parvati? Parv? Parv, you're normally around the engine bay and the cargo hold. Follow the sound of banging, if nothing else. Wait, where is she? I mean, the banging noises are coming from up there, but I didn't see her. Or maybe I just need to get my eyes checked. Oh, hey, Max. Sam. My apologies, you are not, in fact, a hyperkinetic rabbity thing. Parvati. Oh, there's Ellie. Where's Parv? Has anybody seen Parv? Also, wow, that's a nice Demetrian head. Frida. I'm guessing it wasn't her preferred pet as a child? Parv? Ah, Max.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime.
This is true.
So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
After all, the options are going there. What are his thoughts on the philosophers, anyway?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay, so basically they're heretics. Fine, works for me. And we are missing Parvati. That's a very cute little droid she's got. Right, I suppose we better go talk to Phineas then.
Stay safe out there.
Always. Let's see, we're taking Parvati and we'll bring Max along for this one, I think. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. What?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Yes, and yes.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Yep. Still haven't fixed your ship, I see.
I'm
Finny?
securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Ah, yes, that's true. Probably don't
Mind
want...
the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Ah, well, that's nice for you. Hey, Phineas. Good to see you.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass.
Can't imagine why you're there.
But Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
What's the catch?
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide.
Why do you want
Almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
thermal contact patches?
Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Liberating, Phineas. Liberating. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth.
Okay.
Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
What's so important about the chemicals, besides the fact that DMSO is an agent for getting things through the skin?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Important stuff, then.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Okay.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So, what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents.
What?
We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Or she'll be dead.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. Warning label?
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Definitely for skin use only, by the way. Anything I should know about Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Uh-huh.
Of course, of course.
Science weapon?
What's on your mind?
Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass? Besides the fact that you don't trust me and there's a whacking great price on your head.
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent.
Ah, yes, of course. I mean,
no desire to end up like Thompson. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Yes, Thompson? Who is Thompson?
Let's talk.
Yeah, this is background. Have you met the crew? Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
That's probably wise,
Why
Max.
don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
You gave me the nav coordinates. Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
Well, that's
For
fine.
what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Am I? Okay, I suppose 55 counts as options. I'll talk to you later, Phineas.
Of course, I'll be here, as usual.
As usual. Right, besides, they're not going to touch anything. Hello, Bubbles. And would this be Squeak? No, it would be Sisty Pig. Lovely. Also, I note that, wait, Sisty Pig hooves are usually ground up and fed to Sisty Pigs to supplement their... Does that make Sisty Pigs cannibals? I suppose it does, doesn't it? That's a bit awkward. Ah, my pod! Yay!
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
I didn't need to know that, Phineas. I really didn't need to know that. Ooh. Hello, Shrink Ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to be fun.
On a marauder sometime.
Oh, yes. Marauders, Mantiqueens, you name it, it's going to get used. Mop up melted Phineas. I appreciate the convenience of doing it on top of a grill, but really? Mop up melted pig? Yeast. Look, I said that my companions weren't going to touch anything. I didn't say what I was going to do. Use terminal. You know what? Let's not go rummaging just yet. Yep, that it is, Phineas. That it is. Okay, Finny. See you around. I'm sure you'll still be in that box when I get back. So, we have a couple of options. Byzantium is now open to us. We can go and liberate the chemicals we need to revive the rest of the Hope's colonists. I have a feeling that might send us into the end game. Or we can go off to Scylla and attempt to find the other options. I suspect you know what? We'll head off to Scylla. That sounds like a seriously shooty run, and besides, ray gun. I think we need to try this out, don't you? Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, farewell.